YouTube anime lovers, Rokka, the Brave, 6, episode 7. This is the first time we see two of the Braves actually battle each other. And with that said, can you guys, well, if you've seen the episode, you probably know. So, with that said, Adlet and Hans had their first little fight this episode. So I'll start in the beginning where we left off was episode 6 where Flamey and Adlet was talking, and she basically had a good point saying, you don't suspect me as the 7th, so that makes me even more suspicious that you're the 7th. She had a point with that said, because Flamey, now that we know is half fiend, half human, is very suspicious of being the 7th Brave. So why wouldn't you suspect her? And that's a good question that Adlet couldn't answer. So she basically leaves and join the other Braves, and they split up into pairs searching for him. And I kind of think that's gonna go the wrong way. Like Mora and Flamey went, and I believe Flamey is gonna misdirect her, and I think Mora is gonna catch on to that, and eventually they might have a fight. Who else went? Shamlat went by himself to play, he said, so I'm not sure what that actually means. He might come back around and catch Adlet and Hans fighting and join the fight. Tanya and Goldolf left, and basically she's basically a key part to Adlet innocence. She's trying to prove that Adlet isn't the the 7th Brave, and she believes it's Hans. Now, so far, I kind of believe it's Hans also now, and it's just, I don't know, he gives me a weird vibe, but she believes it's him, and she wants Godolph to basically help her prove Adlet innocence, but he can't because he think Adlet is the 7th Brave. So it's going to be a sticky situation for those two, because we know Godolph likes the princess, and we know the princess, well, we don't know, but I kind of believe the princess likes Adlet. But to this fight, Adlet finally sneaks back to the temple where Hans is waiting, and now they're fighting. They're going blow for blow until the end of the episode where we see Hans trip Adlet and hop on top of him and is ready to basically, slice his head off. So, just makes me wonder, what's going to happen now? I still suspect Hans is the 7th Brave. Let me know in the comments who you guys suspect. I think Hans is probably the most suspicious because how weird he act. Other than that, I'm not really sure. We don't really get too much into Mora and Shamlat, so I can't throw them on the list. I'm giving Nastanya a pass because she's basically trying to help Adlet. Goldolf, I'm not sure about, and Flamey, after these last 2 episodes, I just don't think she's the 7th either. But, Hans, he's definitely, he gave me a weird vibe, so. With that said, I wonder what's going to happen in episode 8. I honestly know that, he's not going to kill Adlet because he's the main character, so it might be, a draw. Adlet might find his, get out the situation fast and might retreat. Who knows? But with all this time passing, isn't the Demon King steady taking over the land of Demon God? We know they're the Braves, and we know, when they all meet up, they're supposed to go fight the Demon God. Now, what happens if they never leave this bounded area? They can't leave out of the fog, so is it a trap? And if it is, how do they get out of it? That's just, my question. What's the bigger point of the story other than finding the 7th? Or maybe the seventh did do it, so that's why they have to find the seventh. I don't know. But tell me what you think about the episode in the comments below. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Peace out, YouTube.